So the mayor at the auto show, whoa, he was going through the Jeep obstacle course just like I'm doing here, but he did take time out to talk about the question on everybody's mind, the UAW strike, or the potential UAW strike. Whoa, be careful, be careful. Yeah.
Something stinks at the 38th District Court in East Point. So bad, the building is closed. We'll sniff out the problem coming up at 5.
Feel like showers around still as we head into this evening. We'll time out when the rain moves out and when we see more sunshine in the forecast coming up.
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 5 starts now.
We are less than 3 days away from a possible UAW strike, and it could come the same weekend the North American International Auto Show opens to the public in Detroit.
Today, Detroit's mayor visited the showroom floor inside Huntington Place to share his thoughts on a possible strike. Here's more from Fox 2's Charlie Langton.
On Tuesday, Mayor Mike Duggan got a sneak peek at the auto show. They even had a sign welcoming him. But despite the electric vehicle displays and even a ride through the Jeep obstacle course, there was one thing on his mind.
Eyes are on Solidarity House and the company's headquarters.
Of course, Solidarity House is the UAW headquarters. The mayor is hopeful there will not be a Thursday strike against the Big Three.
The alternative is bad for our auto workers, bad for our companies, bad for our city, bad for our state.
Kind of like going straight up a major incline unless you have a Jeep. What would it be for the city if there happened to be a strike? Would it put a damper on this auto show?
It would more than put a damper on an auto show, it would put a damper on the city's economy, the state's economy, and the national economy.
But as of Tuesday, there were no serious reports of the union and the Big Three getting closer to an agreement. And although the mayor wouldn't say if he has personal knowledge of the negotiations, he knows they're working hard.
I know everybody's trying hard to reach a resolution, and I think everybody in town is hoping they do.
So it's back to looking at the shiny cars, checking the stickers for maybe a new car, and reliving that Jeep obstacle course.
I think people are going to enjoy the experience. So I'm one who, looking at the cars is nice, but I like the feel of riding in them. This is going to be great.
In Detroit, at the North American International Auto Show, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
It's a police officer's job to enforce the law. Tonight, a local man is accused of breaking it instead. Isaiah Rumbley was a Roseville police officer. At the same time, detectives began looking into possible child exploitation crimes. In February of this year, police executed a search warrant at his home. 23-year-old Rumbley is now charged with using and possessing child pornography and using a computer to commit a crime. We're told he's free right now after posting $5,000 cash bond.
A local courthouse plagued by building problems forced to move all court cases online. We're told the building is extremely hot and there's also a foul odor. It's so bad it's made some people sick. Fox 2's Scott Wolchek investigates.
We've been watching people come up to the doors here at the 38th District Court all day, only to find that they're locked. The situation here stinks. Literally.
Smell is outrageous. They can't take the odor. They're getting headaches. They have problems with breathing.
It's a repulsive combination of a sewage problem and lack of air conditioning that's had the 38th District Court in East Point closed for days. With a note taped to the door saying court will be held at City Hall on a Zoom meeting.
This is ridiculous. There's no way the courthouse should be closed.
Tanya Wimberly frustrated. She came to court to help her friend and to provide evidence for her case. Instead, you're stuck out here.
Stuck out here. Wow. And she's stuck in the jail.
How long is this going to go on? And what are they doing about it?
Macomb County Prosecutor Pete Lucido also frustrated by the court's closure. He says hundreds of people come through the 38th District Court a day, and this is a major upheaval. In your years as a prosecutor, I mean, have you ever seen anything like this?
Never. You know, we have sometimes when there's been a power outage for a short period of time, maybe a day, but we're going into weeks now.
Prosecutor Lucido wants answers from the city on what's being done on the situation. I went to City Hall, but the city manager's office declined an interview, saying no comment. Here's what Tanya has to say about that.
Fix the problem. There's no way a city building should be closed.
Now, until this building gets fixed up, court is going to be held through these Zoom meetings, so make sure to plan ahead if you've got a court case here at the 38th District Court. Reporting in East Point, Scott Walczek, Fox 2 News.
Well, we could see a few sprinkles tonight again.
Rain fatigue. That's what I have going on. Probably you as well. Let's check in with Weather Authority Stephanie Mead for a look at her forecast. Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah, for sure. And we're starting to see a few returns on radar still as we head into your 5 o'clock hour. Sky tracker showing just some lighter showers, really nothing too heavy in nature, a bit closer to the metro area for some of those cities. Novi, then extending even inward here over Southfield. They're very patchy and very light in nature, so nothing that's going to cause any flooding issues or any issues just in terms of your drive home, or if you have any plans to take you out and about later on tonight. They're more of a nuisance and an inconvenience more than anything else, with additional showers out near Minnesota and Wisconsin. For us here tonight, we should eventually start to see our shower chances diminish. This is by around 9:30 later on this evening. Cloud cover will begin to move out as well, and then we'll finally begin to dry out possibly as early as tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds for spots. Otherwise, there are a few sprinkles around, temps mainly in the upper 60s, lower 70s. And as we head through this evening, our numbers will drop relatively quickly. By mid-evening, already in the lower 60s. Overnight, we'll be in the upper 50s. Mostly cloudy skies with showers diminishing, with lows bottoming out in the low 50s. We could see upper 40s to start off early Friday morning. We'll show you those numbers and your weekend forecast as well, coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. Rup and Taryn?
We'll check back with you then. Thanks, Stephanie. It's not a list any state wants to be at the top of, but Michigan is ranked #1 for school truancy among the 10 most populous states.
The data highlighting kids who skip school more than 10 times a year. Fox 2's Tim Skubic has a closer look at the stats and what's being done about it.
Michigan has the not-so-honorable distinction of having more kids not getting off the bus for school than any other of the 9 top populated states in the country. It's #4 nationwide. That means about 500,000 kids are chronically absent from Michigan schools. In Michigan, the percentage is 39%. In New York, it's 33%, Florida, 32%, and tied for 4th place, California, Illinois, and Ohio at 30. Wisconsin was the lowest at 19. The New York Times data is based on the last school year. The head of the State School Board Association concedes that schools nowadays are trying to solve other problems, and trying to cut into truancy is not the way they were doing it before COVID.
It has been a problem historically. I think that schools have had so many other bigger issues, trying to find teachers, trying to keep track of kids, that I don't know that the truancy focus has been as high as it was pre-COVID.
To make matters even worse, state educators have lost track of some 85,000 students who simply disappeared off the school radar screen.
You're absolutely correct. I mean, I say some kids out of the 1.4 million, but any number of kids gone not in school at all is a problem.
Parents who are found guilty of allowing truancy get a warning first time, a possible meeting with the superintendent the second time, and by the 4th time, the fines go up to $1,000 and community service. In Lansing, Tim Skubic, Fox 2 News.